All right, so the first step in our process is chassis prep. And here, we roll the chassis in, we QC it, and then we begin to install things like the gray water tank and freshwater tank. As you can see here, you've got a 30-gallon freshwater tank and a 40-gallon gray water tank. So for your health department, they're gonna require 15% more capacity on your gray water tank, so we install that here. Then we install the stabilizers in each corner of the frame. Those are super easy to lift up and put down. Let's talk about the axle. So you have a 5,200-pound Dexter axle that goes on this frame. You've got plenty of room to add weight above. These trailers coming in around 2,800 to 2,900 pounds. So you have roughly 2,200 pounds, 2,300 pounds to add to that. Now on to phase two. Phase two is where the trailer really starts to come to life. We frame it up, we spray foam insulate it, and what the spray foam does is it gives it rigidity as well as a really high R value, so it's gonna stay warmer and cooler as needed. Then we take one piece of fiberglass and we go all the way from the front to back, so that way it's seamless. There are no seams in the roof, therefore you're not gonna ever have any issues with water leaking. Also part of phase two is this is the process where the siding goes on. This is actually a thin gauge steel product that is nice because when you're doing mobile coffee or mobile bar, you can hang a menu sign out front. It's magnetic, so it's really nice and customers really enjoy that. Plus it's really rigid and it's really a cool looking product as well. All right, now on to phase three. In phase three, this is when we start to do things like put this really awesome trim on the outside. This is gonna protect the trailer from the elements. It's a very, very nice product. And then you start to see the interior of the unit come to life. At this point in phase three, all of your electrical is roughed in, and then we start to build all the interior cabinetry, and we start to lay out the trailer. So our standard layout is gonna be wraparound countertops with 2 sets of cabinetry units here, and then you're gonna have your plumbing in the front with your cabinet faces here, and then sinks will eventually go in here. A lot of times we get asked the question, how tall is the trailer on the inside? So these trailers are roughly 83 inches. So if you're 6'5", 6'6", you're still gonna feel really comfortable working inside this trailer. All right, now in phase four, this is obviously where the countertops and the sinks have been installed. All the plumbing has been installed. You've got your hand wash sink, your 3-compartment sink, and then all your beautiful solid surface wraparound countertops. All this is done in-house. So everything we do is built by hand here in our factory in Nashville. But this is the final process of the trailer build. This is the QC process. This is where we go in and we do all the caulking, and then we check to make sure there are there's nothing wrong with the trailer. We do water testing, we test all your electrical, all the plumbing. Then obviously we clean the trailer. With all of our cabinet doors, we put a locking mechanism in there so that way when you're traveling, you don't have to worry about things falling out. So open, then locks into place. So another component of the interior of this is the beautiful fiberglass that lines the walls and the ceiling. So health departments are gonna love this. It's easily cleanable and it's light in color, so you're not gonna have an issue with the interior of this trailer. All the countertops are non-porous as well, so these are solid surface countertops. So when it comes to food and beverage, your health department is gonna be totally fine with it. So this particular trailer is headed to California. So what we did for this client is we put in a specific window that their health department is gonna approve. There are screens and then locking glass. And then on the outside, there's gonna be a solid awning that also has dual locks as well. So every trailer comes standard with an AC unit. This is a 13,500 BTU AC unit, which is more than enough for this size unit. So another great feature is that every light on this trailer is on a dimmer. So your sconce dimmer, and then your overhead dimmer. Then this is for your exterior light above your service door. That's also on a dimmer. So we built a lot of mobile coffee shops, and mobile coffee shops require a lot of power. We can include a 220 outlet for your espresso machine, which is going to require that typically. And oftentimes clients will use a 2-group machine, a grinder, And then we'll install a pitcher rinser and knock box. And then back here we can do a batch brewer and a batch brewer grinder as well. And then we also will run an inline filter for all of your equipment. So those are things that we do here. We can also include the equipment if you're interested as well. We work with Simonelli. We work with a technician here in town that can install all of that equipment. Another really great feature is the ability to add this composite wood frame around your window, as well as this service shelf, which locks right in position. So if you're a barista or a bartender or whatever you're serving, you can place it here and your guests can pick it right up. Super easy. So as you can see, great branding can really set your trailer apart. We can install all the logos here at our factory, so that way when you get your trailer, it's literally a turnkey operation and you're ready to roll.